Okay, so by the end of this lecture, you are going to know so much more about essential oils when it comes to treating colds and flus. Now, here's the problem, right? So for many of you, you might have essential oils and you might not really know which ones are good for colds and flus. I am going to take it to a completely new level by the end of this lecture for you, okay? So, all right, you go onto the internet and you check what essential oils are good for, for colds and flus, okay? So let's say, one you probably already know, eucalyptus. That's fantastic. So you go, okay, so I can use eucalyptus, I'll put that in, wait a minute. You see, the problem with eucalyptus, yeah, it's good for colds and flus. However, it's stimulating. So if you do that at night time, it's going to potentially keep you awake. So what are calming ones? Okay, then we start looking at things like cedarwood, okay, and say sweet orange and thyme, CT linalool, all these sorts of things. So then you got to go, okay, so now I'm going to know there are certain ones that are good for colds and flus, but certain ones that are stimulating, okay, they're good if I want to get to work in the morning, so you can diffuse those. Other ones for calming. So I'm going to teach you which ones are good for not only colds and flus, but also which ones are stimulating for your morning diffuser and ones to help you go to sleep. But we're going to take it even further because I'm going to give you these resources, ones that are better for, let's say you've got lots of mucus or you've got you want an antispasmodic because you've got a cough. All of these sorts of things. So decongestion, your lungs. So you can take it not only, so you go on from just eucalyptus is great for colds and flus to, I don't know, you can blend with different ones for mood, whether they're stimulating, whether they're calming, and also ones which are better for, as I say, for a cough, a dry cough, for mucus, all these sorts of things. So, with no further ado, let's take you to the whole new level of treating with colds and flus. All right, so let's have some fun because you've got an activity to do right now. See, I need your help, all right? I've got a cold, so cold and flu season, we need you to make me a diffuser blend. So a diffuser blend will be around about 10 drops, okay? That's normally about 10 drops. So we're going to use 3 essential oils. You're going to use 3 essential oils. And you have to choose those oils. So 3 essential oils, 10 drops in total that I can use to diffuse, have my little tray of water and diffuse these essential oils. So I'll have 10 drops in there. So what are you going to do? Which essential oils will you choose? Now, by the way, you could just use one essential oil, like lavender or eucalyptus or peppermint or what have you. You could do that, no problems at all. But I would like you to do a blend. Right, so where do you start? Well, in your notes, I've got some blends there that you could just do that, no worries at all. And there you go, you've got a cold or a flu blend that you could give me, right? Oh, you don't need a course for that. You could have just got that off the internet, right? So what's the point of that? Right, so here's where it's going to get more fun. So you could do that, but we can do better than that because maybe you say to me, well, I don't have those essential oils, or you don't like the smell of those essential oils. Fair enough. Okay, so where do we go from there? Right, so we need to know what essential oils you have and if they're actually even good for colds and flus. What do we do? Well, I've got you covered. You see, in your notes here, I've got essential oils. I might not have covered all of them, of course, because there's so many, but the most common ones, right? So now you can see these essential oils, right? You just choose 3 of those essential oils, okay? Just very quickly, if you like what you're seeing, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and in the links below, you can see I've got fantastic deals. If you want to study aromatherapy, massage, I've got bundles. You can have a look at huge discounts so you can take advantage of that. But for now, let's get back to the video. We're going to choose them, not just based on sort of aroma, but we'll get into that. But this is therapeutic, so I need a therapeutic, and you can now base this, look at your notes there, on whether we need some immune system boosting, whether I've got a really bad cough, so maybe antispasmodic. So you want to find out, so what are the major symptoms? Decongestant. So now, from those notes there, you can now go, well, it's got a mucolytic, so it's got lots of mucus, decongestant, cough, antispasmodic, these sorts of things. So now you can go, okay, what oils do I have? And what therapeutic benefits do these have? So you can actually specifically now, you've already gone from just a list with some drops to go, now let's just keep it 9 drops to keep it simple, right? And just do 3, 3, and 3. So 3 of one oil, so you choose 3 essential oils, 3 drops of each for your blend of 9 drops, all right? So you will base that on the therapeutics of what yours or my symptoms are, and then you choose your oils there. Easy, right? Okay, but we're going to take it one more step further. You see, if you give me, you've worked that out, but you've given me a eucalyptus and a peppermint and let's say ginger, and these are all uplifting and invigorating. Well, I'm not going to get to sleep tonight, am I? So that's going to be no good. So you think, or on the flip side, that might be perfect because I need to get to work, I need to concentrate, I need to study, I need to what have you. So I've got to get things done, I've got to take the kids to school, so I need to be uplifted. So now you can make that blend, so you'll see there, so you can make a calming blend. Maybe you make two. You've got one for the day and one for nighttime. So this one will go nighttime in my bedroom. So I can do that before I go to bed. Maybe I put it on half an hour before I go to bed, so the room is beautiful, super calming. So I do cedarwood and lavender, sweet basil. So now look where you are. You've gone from that list to now you're going to choose your essential oils based on their therapeutic qualities for colds and flus to help them based on that person's symptoms, and whether you're going to choose uplifting or calming ones. Okay, so that you can do. Now, don't be too overly concerned if you've got only 3 oils and you've got 2 of them are calming and one's uplifting. You just base more of those uplifting ones. Well, you could just do the 2 essential oils. So let's say you want to make a calming blend, and you could just do the 2. Nothing wrong with that. But if you specifically liked one in particular, then maybe you do say 4 of the 2. Let's say you want to do calming. So one oil you do 4 drops, the other oil you do 4 drops, and then that uplifting one, let's say eucalyptus. You really want the eucalyptus, the decongestion, these sort of qualities, then maybe you just put 1 or 2 drops of that. And especially eucalyptus, it's very strong anyway. So you can see, if you couldn't get 3 uplifting or 3 calming, you could then just adjust them and do 4, 4, and 2, that sort of thing. So look at that. You can now do all these blends based on therapeutics and emotional state, whether they want to stimulate the person, whether you want to calm them. Look at that.